Went to the White House, was having a conversation with Congressman Greg Murphy, Republican of North Carolina. So thank you for hanging in with us, Congressman. We'll just wrap this up briefly here. I know we already talked about this. You said you didn't think we should be talking about DEI necessarily. What do you think we should be focused on today? At the end of that Q&A session, there was some focus on staffing, and there are multiple reports that they were understaffed at DCA last night.
Well, I think all of those things, Connell, this is a day of tragedy. This is a day of mourning. It's not a day to point fingers until we get the data recorder, until we get all the information out to really see how this tragedy occurred. We talk about the president talked about DEI in this country. Well, I mean, on a side note, not aside from this tragedy, this is a major thing. We need competency that's not based upon race, upon skin color, about anything else. And it goes to show in the airlines, because one airline said they were going to prioritize DEI in its hiring of pilots. It just goes in so many different areas. I'm a surgeon. We don't want DEI involved in medical schools. But that said, today is a day of tragedy. Today is a day of mourning. Trying to help those who have lost lives and their families is of primal importance.
What's the role for Congress, would you say, going forward from here? There's been a lot of talk for years at Reagan National about how busy it is. What types of questions do you think you all be asking in the weeks ahead?
Well, I think the biggest thing is, I've flown into Reagan, a zillion times, just flown on that same flight path. What is the interface? Because, when I drive over those bridges, I see helicopters all the time. What is the interface between helicopters and aircraft? And how is that? How does that mix? What happened here that has not happened in the hundreds of thousands of other flights that have occurred? I think that's the biggest thing. We can't close down Reagan National Airport. We can't close down airports across the country because of one thing. Let us go back and dissect what happened here. Where were the problems? Where were the misgivings, misunderstandings, and faults? And try to prevent those from happening again. Was it because it wasn't staffed well enough? Was it because of pilot error? There's so many different different fabrications that can occur here, which result in this tragedy. There should not be a rush to judgment.
Again, Congressman, thanks for all the extra time today. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. God bless them. God bless the families.
Absolutely.